New Orleans. Christy, welcome to the Savage Nation.
When I listened to you over the past 2 months, I noticed that you really seem to be on fire. And it's like my mind is running a mental obstacle course. And I was wishing that you would post something about your nutritional regimen online so that the rest of us could benefit.
Oh, you mean where do I get my energy from?
Yeah, over the past 2 months, it's incredible. I mean, it's hard keeping up with you because you jump from one thing to the other, but it all makes sense and blends together, and it's very funny. I've been laughing my head off a lot the last couple of months.
well, may as well laugh your way to the gallows. That's fun. That's always a good thing to do.
Well, that could happen.
I'm not going to give away my secrets because it's not just based on nutrition. I am taking a new supplement that's got me through the roof. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I may market it. But my fingertips have turned orangey red from the circulate. Every arteriole in my body is now circulating, pumping with blood. I mean, they always had blood in them, obviously, or I would have had gangrene. But we're talking about new volumes of blood running into because of certain vitamins that I've rediscovered. I used to take these 20 years ago, especially when I got into like a down mood. I don't take antidepressants, and I get really angsty and depressed a lot, but I never let it become a medical condition. I don't give into it. Because, you see, I explained this. Who did I explain this to the other day? I showed a doctor. Oh, I showed a psychiatrist. Well, who did I show it to? I don't know who I showed it to. Someone in the mental health professions. A tide chart, given that I'm a boater. And I showed, you see how there are 4 tides a day, too high, too low? And he looked at me and said, that's interesting. I said, well, the human being is the same. I said, we're not a flat line. The psychiatric profession wants people to believe they're supposed to be on an even keel all the time. It's not the human condition. The human condition is up and down, but not in the same exact sine curve every day, depending upon various factors, including the moon, by the way. Yes, you are affected by the moon. Whether you know it or not, you are affected by the moon the same way. If the oceans can be affected by the moon, why can you not be affected by the movement of celestial bodies? Explain that to me. Well, you're more powerful than the Atlantic Ocean? You're not. Which is why you fluctuate in your emotions. You're supposed to fluctuate in your emotions. That means you're alive. When you're not fluctuating in your emotions, it means that you're kind of dead emotionally and you're feeling nothing, which is where a lot of people go. You understand? That's where a lot of people go. They don't want to feel anything anymore. They can't take the heats they get out of the kitchen.